Howdy, all y'alls. Well, funny story to tell you. I drive for the Utah Transit Authority. I'm a transit bus driver, and I love my passengers, even though most of the difficult ones are somewhat okay. You know, people just thrive on mutual respect. And so anyway, the other day, uh, this lady got on the bus and she had her daughter with her. Her daughter's like 5 or 6 years old. And so I in my uniform and everything. And so I looked down and I looked down at the little girl, and I said, I don't know if I'm allowed to have leprechauns on the bus. And she piped up instantly with almost not thinking about it. She goes, I'm not a leprechaun. I thought, okay, well, there it is. And they went and sat down. When she sat down with her mom, she's all, what's a leprechaun? So, anyway, well, things have kind of taken a turn for the worst. My foot is mostly healed and everything like that. So, when my doctor told me that I would never drive a bus again because of my foot injury, I went into a panic. And so I filed for Social Security disability benefits. Well, okay, that's fine. I was in a panic. I didn't know what was going to happen with me. It's been a really crappy year. My mom passed away in October. My ex left me. We're still on good terms, but she left me a little over a year ago. So there's been all kinds of drama, and I've been trying to save my assets ever since my mom passed away that I have in California. And I made multiple trips to California. My excursion broke down on me in St. George, Utah, and I ended up spending the night in St. George. I had to pay like $500 to my insurance company so I could get towed. I had to pay $160 to bribe the tow truck drivers to get me to St. George, and then it cost me $1,350 to get my excursion fixed because the fuel pump relay on Ford Excursions is integrated into the circuit box, you might call it. So they had to do an external relay, and they replaced the fuel pump also. So there's all this drama going on. And while I'm taking all care of this, now I filed for Social Security disability in March. Never heard back from them at all, ever. Then all of a sudden in October, while I'm taking care of all the stuff going on with my mom, and thanks to my sister who handled almost everything else with regarding to my mom, in October I received a check from Social Security. Well, it is the Ogden Social Security office will let you sit on the phone and wait, and then they hang up on you. So finally I had time, because I work the hours that I work late nights, and then I've explained this before, I don't get up until around 11 o'clock because I'm trying to get my sleep. So I was never able to get hold of Social Security, and they sent me a check, and they've sent me more, checks they direct deposit to my account. So one day I got a call, and it was from his language and his tone, he's an investigator. So he starts asking me all these questions and about my assets. I'm like, well, the first thing I told him right off the bat was stop the payments. I went back to work in May. I'm not lying to him. I went back to work. I can't get a hold of you guys so I can stop the payments. If I go to the Social Security page on the internet, I cannot communicate with Social Security and say stop the payments. I can't do any of that directly. If I call Ogden to try to set up an appointment, I get hung up on. Probably 10 or 15 times I tried to call them, and I cannot get through to Ogden Social Security, which is literally 30 minutes walking distance. But you have to have an appointment before you go in. So anyway, this guy starts asking me about all my assets and all this stuff and everything. And then he says, after asking me all these questions, he says something about perjury. Well, aren't they supposed to say that beforehand? So, anyway, the way things have worked is I received a packet asking about my assets and wanting a signature for perjury. Well, I don't want to sign it because I'm not an attorney, and if I'm representing myself and I'm not an attorney, I'm not in practice, then I don't know how that's their job. My job is driving a bus and trying to survive. And it's been a crappy year. So I'm at my wit's end, and so dealing with Social Security right now, I feel like they want to take an inventory of all my assets so that they can take everything away from me over $3,000, which I have offered to pay back because I didn't need it, because straight off the bat, when finally I was able to contact somebody through no fault of my own, but because they're trying to get a hold of me, and I work a lot of hours, and I don't work standard hours, that's not my fault. If I've tried to contact them and I can't contact them. So anyway, the feeling right now is that my world is falling apart, and I see misery every day. I see homeless people. I talk to people who have lost all of their documents, women who get raped, men who get robbed, men who get beaten up, men who get taken advantage of, sleeping at the Lantern House, if you can get in, and stuff like that. And to be honest, it's a miserable existence, and I don't want to live that way. I don't want to live on Section 8. I don't want to be homeless, and my primary goal was to do my social responsibility, to go back, back to work, be productive in society. The only traffic ticket I think I've ever gotten was when I was 17 years old, and the police officer pulled me over because he actually liked my car, and he tried to bust me for going on Highland Drive at 6 o'clock, between 5 and 6 o'clock, because I remember this. He pulled me over and tried to say that I was going 47 miles an hour and in a 35 zone. So I told the judge, because I contested, I said that you can't go that fast at that time of day. That's the only time I've ever gotten a ticket. And I've never been in trouble with the law. I've never had any real engagement with the law. My scoutmaster was a sheriff. So, yeah, what's a person to do? As soon as I was able to communicate with somebody from Social Security, I told them, stop the payments, and how do I get the money back to you? I'm not trying to rip them off or anything. I'm a quasi-public figure on this. The only thing I want to do, stop the payments. I'm working full-time. I'm actually working 45 minutes of overtime every day, and then 2 hours on the weekends. So it's just like, continuous trouble. And I'm not trying to rip anybody off. I've been paying into Social Security since 1983. So technically, it's kind of my money anyway. Not that I'm justifying anything, because they use that money for other people, and not to get political about anything else. But, I tried to be a productive person in part of society, and I go to church semi-regularly. It's been kind of tough because I've been going through a low spot because work hasn't been so great lately. But, I'm not trying to get away with anything. So anyway, that's my rant. And from the start, which I should have done from the beginning of this video, is I have 3 new subscribers. And thanks for watching. Sorry about the rant. But I'm just getting a little fed up with all the horsepucky that I've had to go through, and I know there's people that are going through much worse than me. And I hear all the stories, the horror stories about people getting on Section 8 and the how terrible the housing is here in Ogden, and all the stuff that they had to go through, and then crappy landlords and everything like that. I just don't want to go through it. I don't want to live that way. I don't want to be that way, because it's a downward cycle where you end up living out off on the railroad tracks, and you end up becoming somebody's butt buddy because he can beat up everybody else. So I'm not going to live that way. I'll find somewhere to live where I don't have to deal with all that crap. So anyway, that's my thing. So on a different note, I've been trying to plan to move ahead. So I had a bunch of things on the way in the pipeline. So I'll kind of go backwards if anybody's made it this far. And I kind of apologize for the train station video, because I knew I shouldn't have posted it, but everything's been so frustrating lately. I felt like, I didn't want you guys to think I was ignoring you. And so there. So anyway, there we go. I am working on some plans on some other stuff. And my little cat Xena is here helping me out. You want to sniff? What is that? Wow. Ooh, that smells weird. Where's it from? It's from Australia. You still sniffing? You smell somebody's cat or dog? No, you like to eat plastic. This cat likes anything that's cellophane. So, most bagpipers would recognize a tube like this with a receipt in it. Now, I'm a big fan of Bruce Gandy, who's a bagpiper. Anybody who's watching this who knows what I'm talking about. I'm a big fan of Bruce Gandy. I like his music. His compositions. I think he's a fantastic player, and everything else like that. So I can't have higher praise for another piper. So, here we have a chanter that came from Australia, and it's a McCallum. It's a plastic chanter. I wanted to get a Blackwood chanter, but I chickened out because I'm trying to sit on my money because I don't know if they're going to take everything away from me or whatever. So I got this chanter, and I've got a plan for it. I'm not going to give up making plans until they haul me away in handcuffs or whatever. they choose to do with me because I'm like some bad nefarious. Ah, dang it, kitty cat. She's chewing on the cellophane. No. So anyway, I got myself this Gandhi chanter. I really wanted a Blackwood one, but that's not going to happen. I haven't. You guys just saw me open it. So I'm trying to make plans to move forward and see what's happening. See what's going to end up happening. Either that, or I'm just going to leave everything behind and just walk off into the desert and start all over again. I mean, I'm only 55 years old. I've got another 100 years to rebuild everything, right? And you know, I've been a burden on society, and I haven't contributed anything. So, you know, all I've done is take it, and, you know, used my time to take from everybody else. So, anyway, that's my gripe. Now, I have a set of pipes that are called Sulshis, and they have really, really good tone. And I have a project set up for that. Hakam Din sent me 2 sets of bagpipes. Not free. I paid retail for them. But I let them know that I've been a customer of theirs for, what, since 2000 or so. So, I've got 2 sets of Hakam Din Kokobolo set of pipes and a set of Blackwood pipes that I have in the pipeline. I have my Sulshi pipes, which I'm going to bring back to life, but I have a project on those, which is a secret right now. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't, because of the all that's going on in Canada right now, getting my Robertson pipes repaired is on hold, and I might find somebody here in America to fix my cracked tenor top, because I've taken them apart and they're sitting, because I don't even want to be tempted to try to fix them myself or anything like that. If I can find anybody in the United States close to me or near me that can fix a cracked tenor top, it's right at the ferrule, right at the base, and it's my own damn fault for that. So I went through kind of a depression on that, because those pipes have a specific meaning to me. So anyway, that's what's going on, and I'm, you know, getting tired of banging my head for nothing. You know, life's not supposed to be about working all the time. I'm getting tired of working. I love my job, but I want to go play my pipes. I want to go do my drag racing. I want to go do a lot of stuff, and all I'm doing right now is working, and not enjoying it. And I've been getting really frustrated with just not being able to do anything, because all I do is work. And I've been with this company for 5 years, and I still don't have enough seniority to get 2 days together off, or, you know, Saturdays and Sundays. Now, right now, this COVID thing over the last 2 years has messed up everything for a lot of people. So I'm not saying, oh, it's just poor me. A lot of people have been screwed over by this COVID thing. No, you're not going to go chew on the plastic. So, well, I'm distracted from the cat. What are you doing, Xena? You can't jump on those. It'll fall over. So there it is. Just working through it. Long video, just a big gripe about everything, you know, and so I guess I'm going to lose everything over $3,000. Well, they keep sending me money too. That's the problem. I've told them on the phone, which is most likely recorded, stop paying me money, stop sending me money. I want to give the money back. It's not like I was trying to pull anything nefarious. I'm not trying to commit fraud or anything like that. I seriously, honestly thought that my way of life was going to end, and I would have to sell everything off, and you know, getting sick in America sucks. Now, I've learned now that what they want is in order to qualify for Social Security, you have to be almost in just desperate poverty. That way, they can give all the money to you, but if you have assets or anything like that, they want to take all the assets and leave you destitute so that they can justify putting you into misery. So, that's the way it feels right now. I'm not accusing anybody of any hostility or anything like that, but I'm not going to sign anything that's going to perjure myself. And we'll just see the way things work out. So that's my diatribe for the moment. Sorry, I don't really have anything to play. My pipes I'm too frustrated and too distracted to really play anything worthwhile right now. So, thanks for watching. I don't know when I'm going to post again, because I'm just getting so tired of all the distractions and trying to make progress. Was making good progress, and then all of a sudden it's just boom, 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 and you know what? I think I've had people tell me, don't worry about it, this is just the way it is. And I've had 2 people at Social Security that have told me I'm not in trouble. But if I'm not in trouble, why are they asking for all this information? Because I'm not trying to get away with anything. And, I don't want to get political, because, you get political, then the government will really go after you, because you're doing something political, even though you're just expressing your frustration with the way the system works. All I want is to pay back the stupid money, because I didn't need it, and because I had good benefits, health benefits through work and everything like that. But when I was told I was not going to go back to work in my field, it scared the crap out of me. My stress levels went through the roof. Almost losing my foot this year. Everything like this. All this pile on of crap. All I want is to play my bagpipes and drag race. And meet some decent people. And not have to worry about tomorrow. That's it. I mean, how simple can life get? And the only reason why I bought this stupid house, okay, it's not a stupid house. This house has been pretty good for met my needs, except for I have no time to do anything that I want to do, because my hours are so wonky. So anyway, the biggest reason why I got the house is it has a detached garage, has a big driveway, which is something that I wanted my entire life. Somewhere where I can work on my cars. Now my bagpipes are they have a different meaning, and I don't know how to explain it, and I don't want to get all emo and all that stuff. But the bagpipes are a different kind of hobby. It has a completely different meaning than the drag racing. The drag racing and building my cars and all my projects, I've been into cars since I was 9 years old. So that's in my blood. The bagpipes are my passion. And I play the bagpipes for myself. I don't really go out and do any busking or anything like that. I've tried, but I don't like the way I sound when I hear myself recorded. And I've been seriously working hard to improve my skills, but it just not working right now. One of those are minor frustrations. But you know, that's all I want is, you know, I'm not trying to get away with anything. I'm just want to pay back the money and move on with my life. But if the government decides to destroy my life, then, well, you know, that's America. Move here and enjoy it. You know, I know plenty of people who live totally on cash, you know, and they do just fine living on cash and avoiding the government and you know, doing their own deals. So, and you know, there's ways around the system. I wish I was from some communist country where they learn how to do all this stuff ahead of time. They move to America and they think Americans are idiots and they're too honest and they have too much integrity when it comes to the government and they trust the government. Oh, why don't you go down there and chew on the plastic? There she goes. What a bum view. So anyway, that's my rant. Thanks for watching. I probably need to post something after this immediately so that this gets buried in the line. I just had to... What's going on? Oh, and I'm supposed to... This Saturday I'm supposed to pick up something from church because I've been paying tithing. Everything like that. I gotta keep myself straight with the taxes and everything like that. I could use that money and pay off my taxes. You know, they get their money back anyway, you know. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll just have to go through it. Just getting tired of doing it. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, 3 p.m. It's only 8:15 now. And I haven't eaten anything all day. Because I've only been eating once a day. So anyway, take care all y'all. And there it is. Thanks for watching. Thank you, my new subscribers. I got 3 new subscribers. And before I start going in circles, take care. And God bless, and I hope everything works out for everybody who's watching this. Bye.